I'm going to show you how to do an exercise called book openers and windmills. And this exercise is going to be performed laying on your side, and it's really going to work through spinal rotation, specifically the twisting and the rotation through the upper middle spine called the thoracic spine. So what you're going to need here is a mat surface space that you can lay down on, the floor space, and I usually like to use a pillow or a blanket to place between my legs so that I'm creating a nice neutral position here at the hips and the pelvis. It's optional, but I do recommend it. So as you get into position here, you're gonna lay all the way down, and it is important that you support your head and your neck with your bottom arm. Okay, now with my legs that are stacked on top of one another, you're gonna bend your knees and you're gonna put your knees up in this fetal position. So my hips and my knees are kind of in this 90-degree position. My legs are gonna act as the weight. So they're gonna be heavy, they're gonna keep my body in place, and it's really gonna be my upper body that's moving. What I oftentimes see people do is they start to move, as they twist, they start to move their legs away from the floor. So to get the most out of this, I'm gonna encourage you, keep your legs down, weighted, and then let your upper body just move wherever it goes. So for this first exercise I call book openers, we're gonna pretend that your top, in this case my left hand, is gonna be the front cover of a book. Okay, so I'm gonna reach forward, fingertips towards the ground. As I take an inhale, I'm gonna reach forward and up towards the sky, towards the ceiling, and my arm's gonna reach over towards the opposite side of the room. Now notice, it's not so much about where my hand goes over here. I don't care if it touches the floor or if it's floating in the sky, but I do care about where my chest faces. So the whole goal with the spinal twist is to keep the knees and legs heavy, pointed towards the right side direction in my case, and then opening my chest up towards the sky, letting my left arm come open. You can have a straight elbow or you can bend it. Okay, so my book technically is open right now. Then I'm gonna inhale or exhale and just close my book, come back forward. So I'm gonna show you a couple of these in a row. Inhale here, reach and lengthen, twist the upper body. I might pause, take a breath. And then inhale, close the book. So you can do as many of these as you'd like. I tend to recommend 5 to 10 on each side. Now, before I switch sides, I'm gonna do an additional rotation called windmills, where my fingertips are gonna reach out in front of me like they were originally for the book opener, but this time my hands are gonna stay along the floor space. I'm gonna reach up and overhead. As I twist, I get a stretch through the front of my chest, even a little below my armpit, and then I get that rotation as well. Windmill back, reach up overhead, fingers might even gently graze the floor, and come back forward. I'll show that one more time. Windmill open, inhale, expand. You're rotating through your thoracic spine and your rib cage. Pause, breathe, and then exhale, rotate back forward. So there you have it. Working on some easy to do at home spinal rotation exercises. This is super great for any rib dysfunction, difficulty breathing, or even stretching through the front of the chest for posture. Hope you enjoy.